I'm Elissa Hrogovich, and I am doing my internship this semester at Roosevelt Head Start. It is located at Roosevelt Elementary School in Mesa, Arizona. Head Start is a comprehensive child development program for young children from birth to the age of 5. Its goal is to promote children's social, emotional, cognitive, and physical development so that children are prepared for future success in school. Head Start's mission is to educate children and support families with a broad and holistic range of supports to ensure that children ages 0 to 5 are prepared for school. Head Start is broken up into 2 different classes, a morning class and an afternoon class. The morning class is from 8 o'clock until 12:30, and the afternoon class is from 1:30 until 4. At Roosevelt Head Start, we currently have 18 students in the morning class and 17 students in the afternoon class. At my internship, we have 10 different centers located around the room. Those centers are blocks, dramatic play, art, library, writing, science and math, computers, sand and water, music and movement, and outdoors. I will now discuss 4 different areas of the classroom. The first area that we'll focus on is the playground, which is also known as the park. The park is my students' favorite center of the classroom. It is also where the students spend the majority of their time. When the class is outside, there is never a dull moment. The children are running around constantly and seem to never run out of energy. The goals for this area focus on the students using their cognitive ability. We want the students to demonstrate positive approaches to learning by attending and engaging in the outdoor play, showing persistence, solving problems, showing curiosity and motivation, and also showing their flexibility and inventiveness to think. By being outside, we also want the students to be able to use their classification skills of different items and materials they find in the playground. My internship teacher planned this environment by providing the necessary materials needed to the children. It allows the children to communicate with one another and also the teachers, which helps with their vocabulary. For social studies, it allows them to recall past experiences and build off of them to do the current project. The children also use their imagination, which supports their creative art experiences. Every 2 weeks, a new theme is brought into the classroom. This week, the theme is construction, so the intended goals are for the students to create and name the object that they construct. This area is used by the children by allowing their imaginations to run wild with the help of the provided tools and materials. Just like the playground, the housekeeping and dramatic play area of the classroom is also very popular. The goals for this area are to engage in socio-dramatic play and to teach children to think symbolically. My internship teacher plans this area by changing out materials on a regular basis and adding in new materials to go along with each week's lesson. It helps children with their social studies and creative arts because it forces children to act out and pretend while learning about different jobs. By doing so, children gain in their literacy development because they are continuously talking to one another about who they are pretending to be and what they are doing. The intended goals are to follow limits and expectations. We also want the children to interact with peers, to make friends, and to solve any social problems that may exist. This area is used by the children to act out a specific career role. This week, most of the students have been acting out the role of a construction worker. The goals for this area are to show curiosity and motivation while also using symbols and images to represent something that is not present. My teacher plans this area by providing the children with an open space for opportunity to build and construct using the blocks. This week, they are supporting social studies, creative arts, and literacy because they are pretending to be construction workers, conversing with one another, and constructing something of their choice. The intended goals are to use number concepts and operations such as counts, to explore and describe spatial relationships and shapes, to compare and measure, and also to demonstrate knowledge of patterns. This area is used by the children to build their own environment or object. The Writing and Art Center are fun for some children but not for others. Since being at Roosevelt Head Start, I have noticed that the Art and Writing Centers get much more used in the afternoon class and is used mostly by girls. There are so many different materials that are accessible for the students, and the work they do is awesome to see. The goal for this area is to focus on the students' language and literacy skills. We want the students to demonstrate emergent writing skills by writing to convey meaning and writing their name legibly. My internship teacher plans this area by providing other materials besides the typical paper, crayons, and markers, in order for the children to be more creative in their art development. She also changes out the materials every 2 weeks to keep the students engaged and excited about art and writing. Two of the favorite materials I have been introduced to the students are Play-Doh with cookie cutters and stamp pads. The intended goals are for the students to use their fine motor skills, use their fingers and hands, and use writing and drawing tools. This area is used by the children to draw or write specific letters or pictures. Children can also construct different pieces of art by using different materials such as Play-Doh or popsicle sticks. The Writing and Art Center allow children to feel independent and proud of their work.